All right, hey everyone. So what we're gonna do is a quick overview of the truck itself, where we're at, or where I'm at in the process, and what I'm gonna be doing today. I'm way behind on adding content because one, I suck at taking videos, and two, I forget. That's mainly it. I have a lot of pictures, but I'm real bad about starting the video camera at the beginning, and then yeah, so I'll mess it all up. But anyway, I'm gonna show you the truck, what I've done so far, which hasn't been a lot. I've mainly just been doing a lot of prep work for the big things to happen, and a lot is going to be happening within a short period of time. So we'll do a quick walk around of the truck. I'll give you specifics, and then I'll show you the parts that I got in today for it, and what I'm going to be doing on it this evening. So here we go. This is a 1978 GMC C15. It's a two-wheel drive, long wheelbase, Sierra Classic. So I'll kind of show you the condition it's in now. For those of you who have saw my Facebook post, you know what it looked like before I got it up on the trailer. One thing that we've done, and again, I did post this on Facebook, is we mounted the wheels and tires. This is what we bought for the truck, the Krager SS Mags on the BF Goodrich radial TAs. Normally, or we wouldn't have really put the wheels on here so soon, but the old tires that were on the truck, or the original tires, were in such bad shape that we were having to air it up every time that we wanted to move it. And this is one of the tires that was on the truck. So they're just all dry rotted and in really bad shape. So we just went ahead and mounted these new tires, so we don't have to worry about it. So we'll just keep doing a walk around of the vehicle. By the way, we did have to add spacers on the rear wheels to add the rear wheels. The hub was very awkward and it wouldn't fit flush up against the mags to bolt on the new wheels. So we had to get 1.25" spacers on these rear wheels. The front bolted up just fine. So here's the truck. We do have exhaust on it. These are the dual Flowmasters, 40 series, 44 series. I can't remember, honestly. I know they're Flowmasters. That was done a long time ago, though. So it's on the jack stands right now because last night I was getting ready to take the transmission out. But again, I'm just going to run you through a quick walkthrough of what I've done so far. And what is going to be happening in the future. So let me go to the engine bay because that's probably the biggest part, next to the biggest, that I've done so far. So thankfully my cousin made a trip here to my home and he helped me pull the engine out. It was a 305 V8. We pulled it out in a few hours because it was in bad shape. It just old. It had been sitting for such a long time. Carbureted engines are really dirty to begin with, so we wanted to get it rebuilt, and so I did get it rebuilt, and it's currently sitting in the back of my truck, and hopefully, fingers crossed, that we will get it put in this weekend. I'm really hoping so. I have to get a few more parts in though. I'm still waiting on a new intake manifold and a new carburetor, so you definitely want to stay tuned for that. But anyway, once we pull the engine out, the next 4 days, it's dirty right now, but the next 4 days I was in here grinding the entire truck because there was rust everywhere. I will post pictures of what it looked like before, so that way you can see. Now, I'm not a professional painter by any means, so this was my first time using a spray gun. So I did paint it all black. It was blue in here. This fender was a different color because this was replaced. This whole edge was replaced. So let me go around here and look. I painted the firewall, which I sanded everything down. Painted the firewall, fenders, the core support, the radiator support. The only thing that we have is one rusted out spot in this entire truck. And let me remind you, this is a 1978 truck. And out of the entire vehicle, this is what happened. And my grandpa, who bought the truck and owned the truck, he said the battery, because the battery box goes right here over the headlight, he said it pretty much blew up, and the acid from the battery had dripped onto this, and that's what caused it to rust out. The good thing is I can get an inner fender replacement for about $40. I just have to paint it. But other than that, so far, the wheels, tires, the engine bay, I've installed lower ball joints because they were beyond bad, and I went with Moog. You can see how bad they are, or how dirty this is in here. So aside from that, let me show you the inside. So here's the inside. And you can see I've taken the dash off because it was beyond cracked. It was cracked in about 17 different places. Replace the seat cover for now with the saddle blanket seat cover. Eventually, this whole seat's going to be reupholstered, and I won't have to have a seat cover, but I'm not worried about that right now. My major concern right now is to get the engine, the transmission in good shape. And then, you know, I can start doing the inside, you know, piece by piece. I'm not too concerned with how it looks right now on the inside, because before I pulled the engine, it was running, it was driving. I was able to drive it up and down the road. So the inside will come with time. I am going to go back with all of the factory blue as well. So with that being said, I'll show you what's on the agenda for today. So I have a lot of parts that I just got in today. Oh yeah, these are the old engine mounts. I pulled these out yesterday, and if you've never pulled these out, have fun, because you don't have any space to put your hands. And where this is mounted at, it's mounted on a slope just like this. It's on that side of the engine, which I'll just show you real quick.